Hi, I'm Ben from Sundowner RV. Today we're going to have a look at the Thetford 184 litre automatic electronic sensing fridge, which is the standard fridge we use in our hilltop caravans. We're today looking at our 19'3" feather top with the mid door. Let's go inside and have a look. So here it is, the two-door 184 litre Thetford automatic sensing fridge. Before we look at the actual fridge, let's just talk a little bit for a moment about how it works. So the way these are set up, if you have them on automatic, then they will automatically choose the power source depending on what's available. Now, as a first choice, if there's 240 volts plugged into the caravan, it will always run on 240 volts. If 240 volts isn't available, it will look to run on 12 volts, which would be from the car. So we run these normally on 12 volts only from the car, not from the caravan's battery. And if there's no 12 volts available, then it will look for gas to run off the gas, which obviously the gas has to be turned on for that to be functioning. Now, there's one other important thing to remember about these caravan fridges. They've got movement sensors in them, and the movement sensors are there so that they can't be run on gas whilst travelling. All right, you cannot run the fridge on gas while you're towing it. The movement sensor will prevent it from working. It also means that when you pull up and you go to turn the fridge on gas, it won't come on, or it won't come on automatically until it's been stationary for about 15 minutes. So if you pull up, turn on the gas, have it on automatic, expect it to come on, don't freak out if it doesn't come on straight away. Give it 15-20 minutes and then it will come on by itself. That's the way they're set up, that's how they're meant to work. Okay, if you come over here a little bit closer, or before you come too much closer, let's just have a look. It's a two-door, so freezer is on the top and the fridge is down the bottom. So the controls are all just here in the front, so very easy to access. We've got the one button that sticks out here, that's the on-off button. So to turn the fridge on, I push that button in and I hold it until the lights come on. Once the lights come on, I know the fridge is on, and the control panel here tells me what's going on. Now, at the moment, I can see this fridge has been set to only work on 12 volts from the battery, and I can see that the temperature's on maximum, and the fact that it's flashing on and off tells me that it's not working. If it was working, it would be on steady, it wouldn't be flashing, and after about 10 seconds, the display would turn off. So we need to adjust it. So what we're going to do to change the settings is we hold the grey button in until just that icon there is flashing, and then we use the arrow to move it across. So that would be 240 volts, that's automatic, that's for gas, that's back to the 12 volt for battery from the car, back to 240 and back to automatic. So we're going to run it on automatic. That's how you'd normally use this fridge, so you don't have to worry about the settings. Once it's set up on automatic, that's it, you never need to touch it, other than turning the whole thing on and off. So we push the button too slow, so let's try again. So hold the button in and move using the arrows, move it across to the A for automatic, push the grey button to set it. Now it allows me to change the temperature. At the moment it's on maximum. I'm going to put it back to about half by using the arrows and set it, and now it's done. So now it's telling me it's on automatic, it's running on 240 volts and it's staying on steady, it's not flashing, so that means it's working, and the temperature is on about medium. After about 10 seconds, as just happened, the display turns off. So to see what's going on, I just push the grey button and it now shows me again exactly what's going on. Alright, so that's normally how you would have it, automatic, about half. The only other setting on this fridge is up the top here. So behind this door we've got a switch. So that switch that's on, that's off. That's for a fan at the back of the fridge. Now that fan also has a thermostat on it. So it will only come on when the temperature at the back of the fridge goes above the set temperature, which is, I'm not sure exactly, but 31 or 34, something like that degrees. And that will come on to help get rid of the heat from behind the fridge to help it cool. It's really only necessary in really hot climates. You can just leave that switch on all the time, or you can have it off so it's never coming on until you turn that switch on. It's up to you. The reason not to have it on could be to conserve battery, could be because the fan behind the fridge is annoying you with its noise, but you have the option, it's there, and that's why these are tropical rated fridge, for also suitable for very hot climates. The only other thing really to note about these fridges, I'm going to come around this side, when they do get cold, they actually start getting cold from the bottom of the freezer there, and I can feel that's really cold now because I did turn this one on about half an hour ago, and it's actually really uncomfortable on my hand. So if you want to know if they're working or not, the first thing that gets cold, bottom of the freezer, and then the cold goes down through the fridge. If it's really hot, you could find it takes a couple of hours before they start to really noticeably get cold. In normal temperatures, they get cold pretty quickly, probably 10 or 15 minutes you can really feel the bottom of the freezer getting cold. The other thing to note is that when you're storing the caravan, make sure you leave the doors open, turn the fridge off, leave the doors open so that they're not going mouldy inside. If you have the doors open, you'll find they go mouldy really quickly. When you go to store the van, just turn it off again, so holding the same on off button until the lights all go off. That's it, it's off, doors open, so they're not going mouldy, and that's it. So thanks for watching my video on the Thetford automatic fridge, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.